Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film my October Empties and I have a mix of skincare, body care, home care, and some beauty. So if you want to see my trash for October, just keep on watching. So the first couple things are products that I just finished up in my Project Use It Up for October, and this is my Maybelline Clean Express Ultra Gentle Classic Eye Makeup Remover, and I would not repurchase this. I absolutely disliked this product. I just didn't like the fact that it didn't take off my makeup very well. The gel consistency was okay. I don't think it was the gel that bothered me. I just think that it was really hard to I don't want to even use the word rub, but it was really hard to get it into the eye makeup and break it up. I just felt like everything was sliding, and not even my makeup sliding off, just the product was just sliding all over my eye and not even doing anything. So I really don't like this product and won't repurchase. The next is my Caress Tahitian Renewal Silkening Body Wash, and I would absolutely repurchase this in a heartbeat. I actually should see if I could find this somewhere online. Caress is pretty cheap, and unless I can find it with free shipping or cheap, then I wouldn't purchase it. But I have not been able to find this scent anywhere, and Caress changes their scents pretty frequently, so I'm sure I could find something that I really like, but this kind of had like a gentle scrub in it. It's got exfoliating pomegranate seeds and Tahitian palm milk, and it smelled like, I've said it before, like a tropical drink, and I really, really loved it. So I love the scent. I like Caress body washes, and I would repurchase again. The next is my Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. I didn't dislike this, but I didn't particularly care, I wasn't in love with it. It didn't really do much for me. I really have to try the Bioderma to see if I really even care about a product like this. Supposedly Bioderma is like the best thing since sliced bread, but this was supposed to be pretty similar, and so was the Boots toner, and that was just more like a toner than it was like a cleansing water, but still I just have not found anything that's like earth shattering, so I hope that Bioderma would be better, and these are just knockoffs of that, but probably would not repurchase that. The next thing is my L'Oreal Quick Dry 50 Plus Sunscreen Broad Spectrum. I really enjoyed this. This is the most like a lotion in a aerosol spray can that I have ever had. It's not oily. It dries really nicely. It leaves a nice powder finish on your skin, and I felt like it really worked. It says it's oil-free, weightless coverage, non-sticky, non-greasy, and I totally agree with that. I don't know why I forgot to pack sunscreen for my trip to Jacksonville back in June with my mom and my aunt. We went to a country music festival, and it was outside, and so I ended up purchasing this at CVS, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's pretty on par with size for the other sunscreens, and it also, I think, was pretty comparable in price. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have purchased it, but I really enjoyed it. The next product is my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I didn't even realize it was a Prep and Prime. I just read it off the bottle. My MAC Fix Plus. I really love this. I have not repurchased this just because I'm trying to use up all of the sprays that I have. This is definitely in a league of its own as far as sprays go, so I'm not like really replacing this with any of those, but I just wanted to use those up before I purchase this product again, and trust me, I am missing it in my routine. I really love the smell, and I just really like what Fix Plus does for my face. So that's going to go aside because it's going to go into my Back to MAC. The next product I have, ironically, because I haven't used the other one much, is my Herbal Essences Naked Dry Shampoo. I haven't really been using my other one that was in my October Use It Up, but I did repurchase this that one that's in the project, and I also purchased the Aussie one, which I saw the 11th Gorgeous girls here on YouTube reviewed it and really, really enjoyed it. So I have used that once and I really enjoy it, and I really want to get through the other one of these because I really like the other one better. But I would repurchase this in a pinch down the road because this was my favorite prior to the Aussie one. Sorry, just scared the crap out of my dog. The next thing I have are just a couple of samples thrown in here. The Benefit Their Real Remover comes in this little package like this, and I didn't think anything one way or the other about this. It worked. It wasn't earth-shattering. I probably wouldn't purchase it. I think it's kind of gimmicky, to be honest. I don't think it's needed with all of the others that are out there on the market. I think they just took advantage of something and threw it out there and put it in their real product line. It really doesn't make sense to me, but that's that. I use the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. It has SPF 35. I really did enjoy this. I would consider purchasing this in the future. I used up the Look Better Naked, the Righteous Body Butter from Soap and Glory. I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard a lot of bad things. Some people really don't like the heavily fragranced nature of this. Some people just really enjoy the body cream and don't mind the fragrance. I really enjoyed both. I loved the fragrance, so I can smell it now. I would definitely think about repurchasing this in the future. The next product is the Sephora Base Ultra Perfecting Smoothing Primer. I put this in my makeup basket for the 2 weeks, the bi-weekly base. Bleh. I put this in my bi-weekly makeup basket this week. I have another one that I'm working on right now. I didn't think that I really minded silicone primers, but I really don't care for this one. It's okay, but like I don't like the way it feels when I'm putting it on. It really doesn't have any kind of problem with my makeup. I don't notice that it makes it last longer. I don't notice that it breaks it up. It doesn't make me more oily. I just didn't like the way it felt going on, so I probably wouldn't purchase that. Just trying to go through some samples. The next is my Urban Decay Shadow Primer Potion. I love Urban Decay Primer Potions. I just happen to have this in my collection. Wanted to go ahead and use it. The next thing is my Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. You guys have seen this in my empties before. I think probably at least one per empties video. So I think I said this in the last one. I go up through about one a month. I just purchased another one, and I was I was without it for a couple of days, actually a couple of weeks really, and I'm glad to have it back. The next product I used up is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 2. I just happened to have this laying around and I needed a toner. I would probably use Clinique toners in the future. I just have a lot of them to go through, so I haven't picked any one that I'm going to stick to when I'm finished with the ones that I have. I'm just getting some things out because I don't want to be reaching in for every single one. Sidebar, I have no idea how this ended up in there. Clearly, it is not empty, and I don't remember absolutely hating this. It's another little clarifying lotion, but this is the step 1. I am not sure about Clinique's systems, so I guess they have like different sets, because this one is a clarifying lotion also, but it's number 1 and the other one is number 2. And I found that I think maybe it was this one. There's one that doesn't really do a lot of like astringent on your face where you feel it, and that's the kind of toner that I like. Otherwise I don't feel like it's doing anything. So I don't know if it's this one. I think it's this one that doesn't do anything like that. But if you guys know about Clinique sets, clarifying lotions or whatever, let me know. So the next, we'll go through a couple of these because everything else is pretty much beauty and then my home care. So I used up another little mini pocket back Market Peach from Bath & Body Works. I really like these. I like this. They've changed their shape of these now. I really enjoyed this shape, and I have a little thing that these go in, so that's going to be obsolete now. I had to buy a new one. But I really enjoyed this scent. I can't wait for them to come out with Market Peach again, but I will be honest, I am kind of ready for it to be like away for a while, just because I really did get into this so much with a lot of products, and I'm kind of, you know, excited to go through the winter scents and then come back to this, and then it'll be like brand new again. So this is the L'Oreal Silky Sheer 50 Plus face lotion, and I have it's down to here. Now what the deal was with this is that it was brand new. I was looking for something with SPF for my face, and I pulled this out and I looked at the date on it and I said, oh my god, it expires in September. So I wanted to make sure that I used it all through the month of September. I actually started just before or at the beginning of September, and so I was able to just use it through the month of September till the sunscreen was supposed to run out. So I don't know what the air quotes are about. I meant to say run out. But anyways, I did not really like this. I felt like it made my face pretty oily. I didn't, you know, I was happy to be done with it at the end of September. But I do have another one that's kind of got a tint to it, so I'm going to see how that goes. Maybe that's a little bit better. But that does not expire till 2017, so we're good on that. Okay, this is an empty bag of Shiseido facial cotton things. I saw a bunch of YouTubers talk about these and how they always get them at the VIB sale because it's a really good deal, especially during the VIB sale. I probably will purchase another pack of these during the VIB sale. I'm using some ones from my local grocery store right now that are pretty comparable, but they're small. So I would like to have these again. They lasted me a long time. I really enjoyed them. So I would repurchase. And so the next products are beauty products. I'll go through the samples first. I'm not entirely sure why this is in here because I thought we went through this the last time, but this is my Urban Decay primer potions. I'm pretty sure I already went through those because that was in my, I think I already went through this too, but this is my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation in light medium, and I just used this once and it kind of just ended up being a setting powder. It wasn't really a big deal. The next is my Benefit Professional. Again, I feel like I already went through these, but maybe somehow they ended up back in my bag. I don't know. Professional, I've used this before. It's alright. I don't like it when it starts to dry out. I wouldn't probably spend the money on a full size. Oops. This is the Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. Again, I think this has already been in empties. I think I'm just going to cut this whole section out if these were already in my empties before. But this is my Flawless Beauty Primer by Pixi. I thought this was a sample size, but when I saw this in the store, this is the actual size of the primer. So this is a full-size primer that was given in one of the Ipsies or Birchboxes or something like that. So I used this and it was okay. Nothing earth-shattering. I've said that a lot, but I don't think I would repurchase this. The next is my Julep Polymer, and I know I've showed this because I was showing you how stringy it is, but I really enjoyed this while I had it, and I would repurchase this again. It was probably one of my favorite top coats. The next thing that I finished up, well, I didn't finish it up. This was a tragedy. This is my Kat Von D Thunderstruck eyeshadow, and this broke, and then I was repressing it and tapping off a little bit of extra into the toilet after it dried, and I used it, and it was really powdery, and the whole thing just flopped into the toilet. So that was that. The next thing I used up was my L'Oreal Magic Lumi face primer, and I just recently finished this. I have another one of these. I would repurchase these again in the future. I really do like this primer as an illuminating primer. Nice from the drugstore, but it is a little bit a little bit more pricey for the drugstore. And the last two things that I used up are home products. I used up 2 candles this month, and this is the Yankee Candle Season's Blessings. I really love this scent. I need to check and see if they have this again this season at Yankee Candle. As you can see, there's still some left in the bottom here, but that is the metal of the wicks there, and they won't even light anymore. And this is the small size of the Market Peach from Bath & Body Works. This will not even light anymore, so it still has some at the bottom as well. And I really enjoyed this scent. Like I said, with the pocket back, I did everything Market Peach for a while, and I'm ready to be done with it for a little bit. So that is it for my empties video. I am going to go out to lunch with my family for my brother's birthday, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.